All right, everybody. You all successfully got the judges up off their feet and dancing. Nice work. Good job, Richmond, Virginia. All right. All right, well, we are ready to start our award ceremony for the day. But before we start giving you out some awards, what I'd like to do is make sure we thank some of the folks who have made this event possible. So first of all, I'd like to have a round of applause for the sponsors, not only of this event, but also of all of your teams. Let's have a round of applause for those sponsors that have contributed the money that's really required to do stuff like this. And then there's another group of people that works behind the scenes all year long, and we call them the Regional Planning Committee. Let's have a round of applause for the Regional Planning Committee that's going to start working next week on next year's event. And then you saw a lot of these folks, all the volunteers, the field reset folks, the judges, the referees, the people behind the scoring table, the people in the pits, and the folks out at the machine shop, and the volunteers working upstairs to make sure people knew where they could go. Let's have a round of applause for all of those volunteers. And then this last one, maybe it's not most important, but I think it's really important. And that's saying thanks to all the mentors and the coaches that have worked on your team since January or before January. Students, let's have a round of applause for all of your mentors and coaches and teachers. And mentors and teachers, the students said that they promise now you can actually go home and see your families in the evenings, okay? All right. Well, Dean gave out a homework assignment this year, and that homework assignment was to help identify all the first alumni. Now, we've had some of the first alumni from this region actually out here on the field, but we want to make sure we know all those people who have been a part of FIRST over the years. And to help you do Dean's homework assignment, FIRST has set up a website that will help us capture alumni and their participation. And that website is firstcommunity.usfirst.org. So if you could help identify those students that have been a part of your team in the past, you can do that by going to firstcommunity.usfirst.org. And that will be a great help to FIRST as they try to continue to expand the program and reach more students in the coming years. So we've had several folks that have been watching, many folks that have been watching you all throughout the last couple of days of competition. And I'd like to invite one of your judges to come out here to share a few words with you. Please join me in welcoming the Program Director at Lockheed Martin Undersea Systems, Stephanie Lockhart.
Good afternoon. Lockheed Martin is a proud sponsor of FIRST. We are investing in you because you're the future for Lockheed and for our nation. So it may seem that things are coming to a close today, but really, you're at the beginning of your journey. So remember, if you put your heart and your mind to it, you can do anything that you want to do. So reach for the stars.
And our second speaker, also one of your judges who you have impressed greatly over the course of these last 2 days. She's the director of the Virginia Council on Advanced Technology Skills, Ms. Cheryl Alston Bryan.
Thank you. First and foremost, you guys are awesome. So please give yourself one more hand of applause because you're awesome. The Virginia Council on Advanced Technology Skills is really proud and honored to be a sponsor at this year's event. And the best part about that is that we get to interact with you, the future workforce, the future engineers, the future scientists that we so desperately need throughout Virginia. Whether or not you knew it, we've got this thing called a pipeline, or I should say we don't have a pipeline, of advanced technology folks to take over where the retirees are coming in the next 3 to 5 years. Over 22,000 individuals will be retiring, and we don't have a pipeline. And that's in 3 to 5 years. Over 10 years, it doubles to over 45,000. But with a little job security that you all have just given me, I'm going to work Monday and tell my boss I found the pipeline, and it's you. So please, stay involved in FIRST, science, technology programs. Get your friends involved, your family members, your community, because we need you. Good luck, and have a good one.
And one more individual would like to say a few words to you, and I've had the privilege of working with him as part of the FIRST community in this region. He chairs the Virginia FIRST Advisory Board, which is responsible for setting the strategic direction of FIRST in this entire region. And for his day job, he's the CIO of Genworth Financial. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Scott McKay.
Hey folks, isn't this like a phenomenal event to have a 10th anniversary here, the NASA VCU Regional? Pretty cool, eh? So, I'm an inquisitive sort of person, and I'm kind of wondering why this is so successful. Are you? No? Okay. Well, we're going to see. So I did a little bit of a scientific experiment to test and see what causes success at this regional. And I went and looked and created my hypothesis around all the attributes of success here. And when I looked at it, what I saw was basically a need for a tremendous passion in this kind of an activity. I saw a need for a real positive can-do attitude. I saw a need for tenacity to fight through all the challenges that everybody faces when they go through something like this. But in balancing that tenacity, I saw a need for temperament. The right kind of temperament to not get frustrated by the challenges. I saw a need for a lot of initiative to go and fight through and find our way to create different kinds of solutions. And then I saw a need more than anything for tremendous energy beyond what almost any human can imagine. And those are the things that I thought were really important in success in an event like this. So I put all those things up on my whiteboard and said, okay, let me test this out. I'm going to look back through the last 10 years and say, does that work? Does passion, attitude, tenacity, does the temperament, does the initiative, does the energy, does that really add up to a successful regional? And you know, it did work all 10 years. And I had all that sitting on the whiteboard in front of me, and then something else emerged to me, and I thought, you know, there's a deeper answer to this. Can you guys figure out what it is? Anybody know? Yeah, you're getting close. Think about passion, P, attitude, A, tenacity, T, temperament, T, initiative, I, energy, E. What's that spell? Patty. That's right, Patty Cook, of course. Patty, come on out here. The secret to our success. Congratulations, Patty. Thank you so much for everything you've done for everybody in this entire audience. Nobody here hasn't been touched by you. Thank you so much.
Can I retire now?
Not for a moment. And to recognize you, we thought you needed a nice fresh start to give you some more energy going forward. Thank you very much, Patty. We all appreciate it. Everything you've done for us. One more round for Patty. Thanks. Patty, Patty, Patty.
All right, yeah, it was a decade ago that I remember talking to Patty on the phone. It was a crazy woman on the other end of the line, and she was supposed to work with me to set up a regional competition, and it's been a decade of working with that wonderful crazy woman, Patty, so thank you. All right, well, let's go ahead and give out some awards, and I need some help to do that, so I'm going to ask our judges to once again get off of their feet and join me out here on the playing field. We'll ask them to line up. If our referees are still around, we'll ask our referees to come out on the playing field as well to help us hand out these awards. One more time, a round of applause for our judges and referees. And our safety advisors, my apologies, our safety advisors are joining us as well. All right. So once again, if your team is selected to receive an award, please enter through this corner of the arena, and then you can exit on that corner right there.